Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Frozen Turtle Land Simulator 20, almost 20. 2 months away from 2020. Can you believe it? It's gonna be weird. Just looking around at stuff between episodes, we noticed that the Mr. Frozen Turtle Land is not colonizing, so we'll give him some cash. Very soon, the second colonial nation will form in California. So start thinking ahead about funny things we can call them. We really have nothing to do right now. Like, we could go after Ayutthaya and Longjiang, but I don't really want to. I think we'll just play, just let the game run. Let's improve relations with Mongolia. Let's improve relations. We're gonna break tributary status with Chahar in January. Apparently, Emperor, not awful, is a guy who reduces autonomy. That's neat. What about K-pop land? Tanning turtles. Ooh, tanning turtles. I like that. You can have military access, sure. Nations want condottieri. The Oirat wants to hire condottieri. Sort of interesting. Is there a stack in particular that you would like to hire? And how much would you give us for it? They'll give us 121 monies. They'll give us 120 monies for 8 troops. That's all the monies that they have. I mean, I'm tempted to take their monies because, you know, I like money, but at the same time, maybe we just don't. You feel like the current colony should be called Froson? An alliance offer from Chahar? No thanks. We're going to attack you, sorry. Ayutthaya have now declared war upon Ming. Ming is our rival, so we can't rent him condottieri. I don't really care if Ayutthaya attacks him. The more land he takes, the easier it's going to be for us to consolidate China, because it'll be 2 separate tags with total war score cost to pick apart instead of just 1. Actually, I sent our troops to our capital, but this isn't our capital anymore, is it? Capital is now Beijing. Whoopsie. I usually rally to the capital because the capital has highest supply limit. Not always, but usually it's one of the highest. And that makes it easy to, like, put your army back together again the right way. Oh, hey, look, admin points. We shall seek support. Missions to the New World is also fine, but we don't need to do it. Take admin points. Sounds good. What is your view on building manufactories? Manufactories are, for their building slot, the best building in the game. You should always build them. If you can only build 1 building in a single province, then the only building you should build is a manufactory. Followed by a workshop, followed by probably a shipyard would be my 3rd place pick. We're not currently coring anything. We're also not deving anything. We are going to be taking tech soon. We don't have a huge bank of monarch points. Admin points are going towards Conquest of China, so we want core creation cost reduction. It seems to me like we should probably just keep this one on pretty much permanently. Did you do the mission that needed the 70% loyalty? Yeah, we finished that yesterday. So the only mission that we have left is the Korean Self-Reliance, which is basically done because all provinces in the Korea region are owned by us, are Korean, have at least 8 dev. The only thing that's not true is that we have to have manufactories in every province. And we have to have a big army, but that's just temporary. So manufactory looks like this. We'll need building slots here and here and here and here. We'll keep on making manufactories as we get the cash. I suppose we could run a cash edict for a while just to help fill in manufactory count. Yeah, I feel like this saves us monarch points. I just want a lot of money right now. I'm gonna run this one this time. So we'll do that, and then immediately buy back 20 meritocracy. So that we're nearly at the point cap for our advisor cost reduction. Alright, it's time for our colonial nation, guys. What's it going to be? we got Frozen Turtle Land, and this is California. Tanning turtles. Tanning turtles. Tanned turtles. Sunny Choson turtles. Crispy. Tanned weed turtles. I like Sunny as an initial one. We've got Frozen Turtle Land. Why not just Sunny Turtle Land? We could have Frozen Turtle Land and Sunny Turtle Land, you know? I mean, simple. And then we can make the adjective like tanned or Sunny Turtle Land, adjective, not taint. And is fine. All right, once this guy starts colonizing, which he has, I do think we retract the subsidies because I don't want to pay him. And then California, you have, and by California, I mean Sunny Turtle Land, you do have full expansion already. So let's also immediately subsidize you 10 ducats a month until you start colonizing. And then cancel it, because screw you, that's why. Right, we have like no unrest. I think we might just go on to speed 5, actually, and wait, because seems fine. The crown will further the interests of the Ban faction. What? I feel like this is an event tied to the nobles, and we don't have the nobles, and that's why it's calling it the Ban faction. That's gotta be it. Dude is not working? What dude? Oh, colonist. Thank you. I'll just do this click though. I don't want to do the nobles. The Ban faction. No, we can't have them do that. No, that's not allowed. Alright, state slots we're going to continue to ignore. The colonist. So we'll help out with either colonizing here to try to get another merchant, or we could continue to try to get over here so we can try to reveal more territory. And I'm leaning towards that. Let's get rid of the Yushuans. Yep, colonist is on his way. We're back to drilling. We only have 88k troops. Manpower is not really a concern ever anymore. We can build more ships. We don't really need to though. I guess at this point we could even consider sending ships to like Mexico. Mexico has 8 ducats of value going out, and it can't be sent to the Nippon node. We would need to put a merchant there. Got a merchant in Beijing, merchant in Hangzhou, and a merchant in Canton. Of these merchants, the only one that we can really afford to pull is the merchant in Beijing. That will cost us 10% of the base amount. So 6.7 ducats if we pull him from here. Can we make more than 6.7 ducats if we steer from here? Probably. Probably. Let's see. Right now we're making 113. It'll take a few months to test this, but I think the answer is yes. Someone mark that number down, 113. We'll send the guy from Beijing. We will deploy our ships that are currently in Beijing out of here to Mexico. Temporarily, it's obviously going to go down, but I think we can exceed 113 if we start working towards stealing all of the trade power from Spain. We should consider building regimental camps in our subjects over here so that we can get their force limit built up, moving into the kind of colonial period of the game. 113. Yep. It'll take months for the merchant to get there, and then months for the fleet to get there. Alright, still wants Condottieri, he says. We can rent out up to just 20 troops. I mean, just for argument's sake. I think he only has the 100 ducats, but... Nah, he's down to 85. I don't want your money. You suck. Drunken whiskey thieves. We, I think, still want to err on the side of either admin for conquest of China or dip for doing development that gives us production. Again, production development is the best. If you have to choose, if you are doing development, you want to do production development. We'll take admin though for conquest of China. Will we get global trade to spawn? I think yes. I think we were on track the last time I looked, and I think we're definitely on track now. Yeah. Rise of a Pretender. Nice. Our heir is Kang Zoo 651. It's not bad. Not very militant, but we have our advisor cost reduction now at negative 99.3. Kind of a lot. Stack. It only goes up to 90, but that helps out. If we have any inflation or anything, it'll kind of be a buffer for us. Maiolian is over there. Defense Star has gifted 2 subs. Thank you, man. That's your first 2 as well. Cheers, thanks. It's nice of you. Supply is 57 here. We can park this whole army there. Get someone else here to drill this 2-stack. I have too many diplomats. Let's just improve with outraged countries or something. Trading in cocoa. Maiolian is actually here. I didn't check devastation after that last war, did I? It looks like the forts we queued up completed. We could pre-build forts in Mongolia's lands to help out with his devastation so that when we integrate him, it's covered. We do have some cash. Let's just build level 1 forts in his land, I think. Build one there. Covers these 2. Let's build one here. That covers all of that. Build one up here, even though it's kind of superfluous because it's on the border and it'll just control zones well. And then one like there would cover everything else, but we need money. Next month. We build the last one. Good. You're getting rebel bombed? I planned for it, but I timed that slightly wrong. Right before the monthly tick. So we're losing prosperity because of that. Shit. 1444. We should just start over. This is ridiculous. Can't believe I've allowed this to happen. What a bad player I am. Seriously, 1444 is the only choice. 97 innovativeness. We can't get innovativeness from any of the techs, but when you're already this close to 100, it really doesn't matter anymore. We'll get it accidentally one time. Truce with Ming is in April of 97. About a little under 5 years to go. Problem is that within 5 years, we will definitely hit our admin point cap. So, either we declare a conquest war without claims and just core some clay, or we have to do regular development. Yeah, I see the Ottoman province there. It's annoying. I don't like it. I suppose we should fabricate on him. You guys want to fight the Ottomans? We could. Just grab the tech and then start banking admin. That's an option. There's no reason to wait. Oh, sorry, no reason to take it now, though. We should wait until the very last second. Save as many points as we can. One of our generals just died. Videk. That means we have 2 slots open. 6 to 14 with 1 guaranteed. Let's see how lucky we are this time. 2 more? Who shall lead? Bogey 82. Welcome back. Not great, but you'll get used for a siege. Probably. Longtime Lurker, that's a great name. Longtime, and it's with an I. Longtime Iurker, or should I just spell it Lurker, because I know that's what you intend. That actually is, it's just an I. Capital I. It looks like an L. It's the same either way, really. Also not great, but hey, we gained professionalism, so. How do you know when the last second is to take tech? The last second would be when you are about to exceed your available storage. Right? Like, If I take it now, we get some small benefits, but we just wait as many January ticks as you can until you can't store points anymore. Because each tick, each January saves you 60 points. Lose mandate or gain mandate. Okay, easy choice. So for example, we know we generate 14 points a month. We can store 999 minus the 772 that we have divided by the gain rate of 14. We'll hit the cap in 16, which means we can wait at least one more January tick and save another 60 admin points. Effectively, that's like increasing your admin point generation. If I take the tech now, we can complete the last mission. Well, not quite, because we have to, we need more building slots. Let me check. There is that buildings map mode, which I basically have never used. I don't even know which one of these things it's on. Economic, I guess? Buildings. Okay, so we have building slots. That map mode does not help me. I guess this, like, cyan color is bad. Shouldn't it be red? Look at all the buildings. So totally fat sandwich needs... It still needs its manufactory. We could destroy a building, or we could dev it 3 times. And because it's our historic capital, I think I'd rather just dev 3 times. Let's take, we'll do Diplo because of the paper. And the last click, I guess, will be manpower. And let's build a manufactory as soon as we have the tech for it. Okay, what else? This province has an issue. It's going to need 6 more dev or remove a building. We have only 5 base production. We want the workshop. Why in the hell is there a marketplace here? How did that happen? Oh, I remember. I built the marketplace because we had a mission that required us to have marketplaces. And so I had to build them in places that didn't make any sense just to get the mission turned in. This is a stupid place for a marketplace. Die. Build manufacturing instead. Next. We have this one. You have need for just 1 click. Build manufactory here as soon as we get the tech. Okay. So, yeah. We're almost done with that. And I think that that's the whole region for that final mission, right? Just within Korea. Yep. And we've got... What about the island? Island still needs 1. Okay, cool. Marketplaces outside of estuaries doesn't really ever make sense. Other buildings are far too valuable relative to the benefit of an estuary-less marketplace. Even like a 40 development province without... Just look at it. If you have a 40 development province, like say Suwon, has 41 dev, the effect of 41 development is local trade power plus 8. So local trade power plus 8 is still less than the trade power you get from a level 2 entrepot, which gives local trade power plus 10. Let alone level 3, which is 25 base local trade power. So when you build a marketplace in a 41 dev non-estuary or non-center of trade province, all you're getting is 50% of the base local trade power, which is 8.2. You're spending one of your very limited building slots, in many cases, for 4.1 trade power. It's awful. It's like the worst return on investment ever. That's like, at this stage of the game, about the value of 1 light ship. You're spending 5 times the money for 1 light ship. And it's taking a building slot that you could use on, say, for example, a shipyard, or a barracks, or workshop and everything else. Like, no, bad. Bad. And this is not to rant, but this is one of the reasons that the AI sucks in some cases, because they build marketplaces everywhere. They They didn't in my Smarter AI mod, but they still think it's a good idea to build them. And they're wrong. They shouldn't do it. Anyway, let's take a short break here. I'll be back in the next episode. Thank you, as always, for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you soon.